Spaghetti alla carbonara, quite often misunderstood. Well, I'm going to give you one of the most authentic expressions. Guanciale, which is the pig's cheek. Got a blend of cheese here. Pecorino, which is goat's milk, grated cheese, and parmesan. We're going to cook ours with spaghetti today, or linguine. Thinly sliced guanciale. I'm just going to take a bit of the fat off and show you. Take away the skin layer before we slice. Cutting away from yourself so you don't cut yourself. We've taken off the layer of skin, which is hard, so you must remove that, and it's been sliced. So slices of about so much, and then furthermore, we're just going to cut it down to bite-sized pieces. About 100 grams of spaghetti, or in this case linguine. There he is. There we go. Aggressively rolling, well-salted water. You can see that water is really quite rolling and bubbling away. So 9 minutes on the spaghetti. Just a little drop of olive oil, maybe about 5 mils, not much at all. We're going to cook down the guanciale. The guanciale needs to get a good toast on it. Get it nice and brown, but not burnt. A good brown colour. You say Italy, I say Nebbiolo. So one of the great varieties of northern Italy, famous around Piemonte. So just having a look at this, we're getting a golden brown colour. That's ready to go. That is cooked. So we'll just take it off the flame, and I'll just talk to you about one of my favourite grape varieties, Nebbiolo. So Nebbiolo is planted in northern Italy in Piemonte. So the great wines of Barolo and Barbaresco are all Nebbiolo. Our expression comes from the Adelaide Hills, and it's made in a Nebbiolo Reserva style, so spends a lot of time, an extended amount of time in oak, and then in the cellar pre-release. So this is, current release is 2015, so this is about, well, it's 9 years old. So, single vineyard in Kersbrook in the Adelaide Hills from 2015. 2015 was a great year. We made some beautiful wines in 2015. So Nebbiolo is sarsaparilla, cola, tar and roses. It's quite herbal. There's also lots of dried herbs, oreganos, lavenders, rosemaries. The wine spends about 20 to 25 days in the winery during vintage, where it's regularly drained and returned, and it sits cold soaking for an extended period of time. And that's transferred into the cellar into 1,000 litre botti, where it stays for about 12 months, and then it's transferred into 500 litre puncheons, where it matures for another 2 years. So it's about 3 years in the cellar, and then 3 or 4 years in bottle, aging, and then we have a look at it. In this case, this is a 2015, so it's a 9-year-old wine on release. Soft, juicy, elegant, really savoury. Got some delicate spice. I love this wine. So let's get the guanciale out of the pan. Leave the cooking juices in the pan, because we're going to use that to flavour the spaghetti. It's carbonara day. So I have a ladle ready to rock and roll because we're going to use some of the pasta water to make the creamy sauce for the carbonara. And the existing cooking fat from the guanciale with a very small dash of olive oil. What better way to exercise patience than have a glass of Forza Nebbiolo from the Adelaide Hills? That's good. Okay, one important ingredient when you're making carbonara: eggs. So there's all sorts of schools of thought where this dish originated from, where the GIs, the American GIs that went to Rome in the Second World War, had eggs, had bacon, and wanted to have some spaghetti, and they used their eggs and bacon to make this dish. Or where the shepherds who went out into the fields and had some eggs, had a little bit of guanciale or bacon, and cooked a sauce, very simple sauce. Who knows? There's no real recipe and sort of where this dish came from. But fundamentally, we're going to cook one serve, so 2 to 3 egg yolks. You can use just the yolks. Some people like to use the yolks and 1 egg. I'm just going to use the yolks because we like it rich. For me, it's a blend of pecorino. So 2/3 pecorino, 1/3 parmesan, cracked pepper. At this stage, there's no need for salt because the cheese is pretty salty, but a good amount of cracked pepper. And we're just going to give that a little whisk. Take a little bit of pasta water, just a half a ladle, and add it gradually to the egg. So we don't want it to cook the egg per se and make scrambled eggs. So you've got to whisk it really quickly. It's thirsty work, so you might want to stop halfway through and have a glass of beautiful first drop Forza Nebbiolo. Rock and roll. Right, where are we? Mm. 1 minute. So the pasta, 1 serve. We're just going to work that in the pan, so it's covered with all the fat and the oil. Guanciale, in she goes. Sauce. In she goes. I'm just going to work it. So very important that the heat here is not too crazy hot. It's just a mild heat, and I'm going to use some pasta water to make the sauce. So there's no cream, there's no butter. It's just cheese, egg yolk, carbonara at its simplest and best. So just a little bit more cheese. And all we want to do is thicken this sauce up, and just before serving, we're going to season it with a little bit more cracked black pepper, and that's it. This pasta loves black pepper. Let's eat. Hey guys, we've just cooked our authentic-ish expression of spaghetti carbonara. Like I said, it's been thrashed around the world, and there's some dishes that are really good expressions of it that are not the authentic. This is as authentic as I can remember from trips to Italy. So guanciale, pork cheek, that's been salted and cured and hung, egg yolks, a blend of pecorino and Parmesan cheese, a bit of pasta water and some spaghetti. And what better wine to have with this sort of traditional Roman/Italian, they make it all over Italy now, but I believe the origins are from Rome and from Lazio, the region where Rome rests, and this beautiful Nebbiolo from the Adelaide Hills. So quite a savoury expression of Nebbiolo, and I guess a really authentic expression of Nebbiolo. So that's why I wanted to show you guys it married with an authentic, traditional expression of carbonara. Cheers. There we go. So you've got to move it around. You've got to eat it straight away. You've got to move it around because it's not a claggy sauce, but not a creamy claggy sauce, but it's a sauce that binds together. Wow. Authentic expression of carbonara with a very authentic old world expression of Nebbiolo, Forza Nebbiolo. Super proud of this wine. Try it with anything, but great with carbonara.